If you're a bit of a fiber nerd like myself, you'll probably know that right now in the USA, it's recommended that women eat 25 grams of fiber per day, while men should aim for 38 grams per day. But guess what? This might not be enough. You see, these recommendations were only given with heart health in mind. And so now experts believe prevention of colon cancer, as well as other health issues, may require even more fiber intake, with some suggesting we need to look at eating closer to 50 grams per day. And if you're interested in doing just that, the big question becomes, how can we get 50 grams of fiber a day into our diet without gorging ourselves on prunes by the pound? Well, that's exactly what we'll look at now. Hi, I'm registered dietitian Rochelle Godwin, and along with the research team at Essential Stacks, we played with hundreds of recipe ideas to create a sample day of meals for you, which, get this, will be easy to cook and even easier to eat. This is the ultimate high fiber food day. Let's go. So to kickstart your fiber fueled day, it's hard to get much better than a bowl of steel cut oats with some berries, like I have here. And best of all, this high fiber breakfast is just so easy to make. All you need to do is combine 1 cup of cooked steel cut oats, half a cup of blackberries, half a cup of raspberries, 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds, and 1 cup unsweetened almond milk together. And voila! And before we look at how much fiber is in this breakfast, if you want the recipes for any of these meals, you'll find them in the description below. Okay, so what's the fiber count for this breakfast? So in the 1 cup of cooked steel cut oats, which is basically the equivalent to 1/4 cup of dry oats, we're enjoying 5 grams of fiber. Meanwhile, our half a cup of blackberries gives us 3.6 grams of fiber, and our half a cup of raspberries delivers an amazing 4 grams. As for the 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, there is a whopping 5.7 grams of fiber in them. Way to go, flaxseed. And of course, our almond milk, well, it ties the whole thing together nicely, but doesn't actually contain much fiber itself, meaning it's negligible. So all in all, this breakfast is giving us a fantastic 17.3 grams of fiber. And to be honest, that's exactly what we should aim for, since breakfast offers some of the easiest to eat fiber-rich foods. By the way, if you're intrigued about how much fiber is in all of the food you like to eat, check out the free Top 100 Fiber Foods checklist we created, link in the description below. I think you'll love it because it ranks all of the food from highest fiber content to lowest, plus you can filter it by food group. For example, if you just want to look at the best high fiber fruits to add to your breakfast, you can. And it even shows you what an ideal serving size is for each food. Getting to 50 grams of fiber a day can be hard if you're just eating 3 square meals. So to make it easier, it can be a good idea to enjoy a high fiber snack in the morning. It's also quite smart because it means you spread your fiber intake throughout the day, and that can help minimize any potential issues your body might have when consuming these higher levels of fiber. So one of the best go-to snacks for the morning would be not 1, but 2 of these juicy little kiwi fruits. Obviously, they are delicious to eat, but more importantly for us, they each contain 2.1 grams of fiber. So together, they add another 4.2 grams of fiber to your daily intake. How easy is that? So for lunch, it's hard to go wrong with a salad. After all, not only is it relatively light, but it is also going to be naturally packed with great fiber from the vegetables we add in. Given there are literally hundreds of options, our research team did a bit of recipe testing to find a great example of a fiber-packed salad you can eat again and again. Say hello to our chicken quinoa arugula salad with, wait for it, fresh orange. Now before I show you the ingredients and how much fiber you're getting, just know that you can easily swap any ingredient you don't like for another high fiber ingredient. So for example, if orange is a big no from you, then try apple or pear. And by the same token, if a protein ingredient is not to your liking, for example, the chicken here, you can swap it or even ditch it since it doesn't add to the fiber count. Okay, so in this salad, we have 4-ounce grilled chicken, 1 cup cooked quinoa, 1 ounce feta cheese, 2 cups arugula, half a cup of cucumber, half a cup of tomato, 1 tablespoon vinaigrette, and 1 fresh chopped orange. And here's a quick look at the fiber content. So obviously our chicken, cheese, and vinaigrette don't have any fiber, but what about the rest of the ingredients? Well, 1 cup cooked quinoa has 5.2 grams of fiber. Meanwhile, the 2 cups of arugula will give us 1 gram of fiber. The half a cup of cucumber adds about 0.5 grams, and the half a cup of tomato, 1 gram. Finally, the orange brings in another 3.1 grams of fiber, meaning all in all, this light and refreshing salad adds a nice 10.8 grams of fiber to our day. So far, we're sitting at a very respectable 32.3 grams of fiber for the day, which means we've made great progress, but we still have a bit to go. Enter the high fiber afternoon snack. For this, we decided to go with a very hipster combination. 1 tablespoon of almond butter with 2 celery stalks. While the almond butter will add around 1.5 grams of fiber, the 2 celery stalks will give us 2 grams of fiber. So all up, we get another 3.5 grams of fiber into our day, which means we only have to eat just 14.2 more grams of fiber to hit our daily target of 50 grams. So with all of that in mind, what's for dinner? How does roast salmon with wild rice, black beans, and cauliflower sound? Trust me, it tastes better than it sounds. And best of all, this is a crazy simple dish to cook. As you can see here, we have 4-ounce filet of salmon, 1 cup cooked wild rice, half a cup of black beans, 1 cup cooked cauliflower, 1/4 a cup of coconut milk, half a cup of stewed tomatoes, and I've added in some cilantro, cumin, dill, turmeric, and pepper to taste. Like with our salad for lunch, the main protein in this meal, the salmon, won't give us any fiber. But what about the rest of it? Okay, so our 1 cup of cooked wild rice will give us around 3 grams of fiber, which is a lot better than if we used normal white rice, since that would only give us about 1/4 of the fiber. Meanwhile, half a cup of black beans brings in a whopping 7.5 grams of fiber. Then we have 1 cup of cauliflower, and that adds about 2.15 grams of fiber. As for our 1/4 a cup of coconut milk, say hello to another 1.25 grams of fiber. Lastly, our half a cup of tomatoes will add 2 grams of fiber, assuming we use about 1 cup uncooked. So all up, we actually enjoy around 15.9 grams of fiber with this dinner, meaning we are just over 50 grams of fiber for the day. How great is that? So now you've seen what a high fiber diet looks like over the course of 1 day. But how cool would it be if you could design your own favorite fiber-rich meals and create a menu that suits your taste buds better? Well, as you saw in this video, it's just a case of picking high fiber foods and combining them into 3 meals and 2 snacks. And to make this super easy, check out our free Top 100 Fiber Foods checklist, where you'll finally be able to see at a glance exactly which foods deliver the best bang for your fiber buck and how many grams of fiber you get when you eat them. Eating 50 grams of fiber each day will be so easy. Now we want to hear from you. What's your favorite high fiber meal? Let everyone know by leaving a comment below. If you enjoyed this video as part of our Fiber Food series, then hit the like and subscribe button to make sure you never miss another video. Our team of dietitians and doctors are so excited to continue researching which foods and supplements help your gut health and which don't really work. That way you can save hundreds of hours of trial and error and focus on what's best for your digestive health. Thanks for watching and see you in the comments. Bye for now.